Uncle Job Snap, who two up on Black Power, family. What up? It's your brother Nguvo, now you see RANM. Once again, you tuned in to RANM, RBG, TV. That's right. We keep it G. Raw and uncut common sense for the common people. Dealing with some common issues, and you know we trying to seek some common solutions. So all in together now, family, say nice, loud, and proud. What's the method, the motto, the mantra, the motivation, and the madness? You know this by now, family, so say it with me. It's black love. And you already know that black love is a cure for the black nation. So let's get it. What up, family? Alright. You've been tuning into the channel lately. You notice I've been going back and forth, dealing with the sisters, dealing with the brothers. Alright? Talking on some things that, you know, that's common amongst us in every community that you can think of, no matter where you are. State, city, town, neighborhood, block. We all deal with pretty much the same issues. Common shit, right? Tonight, we're going to talk about what I have given the title of the other side of the deadbeat spectrum. I repeat, the other side of the deadbeat spectrum. A lot of times we hear the word deadbeat, right? I'm talking about the parenting realm, right? Dealing with our babies, dealing with, in the community, this, that, and the third, yeah. We often hear that word, and 9 times out of 10, the first thing that pops up to your in your head is a brother not handling the shit, yada 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 yada. That's the overall stereotype that's put out there for the world to see. Before we even really begin this build, what I want you to do, right? Sit back, relax, take your time with me real quick, bear with me. I want y'all to watch a few things real quick. That way, we can set the tone, set the premise for this whole conversation that we about to have. Sit back, pay attention, listen, see, analyze, and when we get back, we're going to talk. Again, we're going to talk on the topic of the other side of the deadbeat spectrum. So again, you're welcome with me on RANM RBG TV. It's your brother Nguvo, now you see RANM. Like I said, sit back, get comfortable, watch what I got to throw up for y'all real quick, and when we get back, we're going to wrap it up. Let's go.
Fuck they mean I'm in the red 1,000, they just took 1,000. Here they go with this shit again, man. God dang, can't win for losing. For them fathers who take care of their kids, they never mention that. They focus on giving us vids. You see, the plan is to fail, only the real will prevail. Either we pay this crooked system or they throw us in jail. It's fucked up because the mothers, they don't even benefit. They take the money out our checks, they don't even give them shit. You put them people in our business, they the biggest hypocrites. They let us see us all broke and they ain't trying to fix the shit. And the women think it's helping, but you just a selfish bitch. It's destroying mankind, ho, you ain't helping shit. And when a good girl go bad, that means she wanted to fall. But when a good man go bad, that means it's over for y'all. I wake up in the morning, and it's hard for me to smile. The world is getting scary, and these women getting foul. The man losing the household, they got us on trial. We're doing child support, but we support our child. I wake up in the morning, and it's hard for me to smile. The world is getting scary, and these women getting foul. The man losing the household, they got us on trial for paying child support, but we support our child.
I want you to hear my rap.
Girl, I'm so tired.
Mommy,
you want me to hear what?
My rap.
Okay, hold on, I'm on a phone call.
Mommy,
can I wait?
I want to hear my rap.
Girl, shh. Go sit down.
This is just an ain't enough day. And come up at the top and get shot in the head.
Excuse me, I don't want to hear that song like your broke ass daddy. Go in your room. Who's at that door?
That's my daddy.
Hi, what's up, little man? What's up?
'What's up?
shopping and shit.
What's up, Walt? And Ian? Your point?
I just come to see if you got the shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, sent you for my little son.
What shoes, Walt?
The money that I gave you for the shoes.
Get your ass in this room. Listen, you ain't give me enough to even buy myself some.
So, I mean, even the
$65?
Even the money on the child support card, that don't mean nothing.
We not about to talk about that child support shit. Get your broke ass out of my house.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Wait.
I'm good.
You broke anyway. Bye. Next time you come, have some fucking money. Yeah, this nigga gonna come in my house checking me about some goddamn shoes. Broke ass.
I'm supposed to get some shoes.
No, your daddy was lying. He's a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fucking fire. Go back in your room. Hello? I'm tired of him. He looks just like his goddamn daddy.
This ain't for them losers who 100,000 in the red. This shit for them fathers who can really vouch because they there. This shit for the dirty bitch who mad cause we don't want them now. So they blackmail us with our kids and try to take us down. You get it? Blackmail, they got us in this package deal. Either we slaving for a job or we making crack sales. Either way we going down. That's how they control it now. Locked up in the institution, new slave stomping ground. Now our sons looking for us, but we know where they'll be found. And they the next to be recruited soon as they go have a child. I know it's foul and it's dumb, but that's the way it is, young. They take the money that we work for and get their head done. They care none about our struggle, the way we grind and hustle. The government will fuck you. Swear I wish I never touched you. When a good girl go bad, that means she wanted to fall. But when a good man go bad, that means it's over for y'all. I wake up in the morning and it's hard for me to smile. The world is getting scary and these women getting foul. The man who's in the household, they got us on trial for paying child support, but we support our child. I wake up in the morning and it's hard for me to smile. The world is getting scary and these women getting foul. The man losing the household, they got us on trial for paying child support, but we support our child.
I ain't got time for you. Ain't nothing funny. You think that's cute? Take these. Bye. Get out my kitchen. Boy, crazy. You going out tonight?
Yeah. You know I am.
Okay, because I'm trying to find a babysitter for this boy. He bugging me. I'll give him a pack of noodles. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Girl, what club we going to though? Anything with some niggas, because me fucking around with Walt, he ain't me leave me nothing but a headache. Nothing but a sperm donor. Always claiming about what he did for me. Girl, I'm tired of that.
I wake up in the morning and it's hard for me to smile. The world is getting scary and these women getting foul. The man losing the household, they got us on trial for paying child support, but we support our child. Child support is never beneficial. It just turns y'all against us. Either way, the system gonna get paid. Either they get the child support money or they get that $40,000 that they get for housing a prisoner in the institution. Wake up, ladies. Don't put a real nigga on child support because they don't want your ass. And for all you deadbeat niggas, skip this track. I wake up in the morning and it's hard for me to smile. The world is getting scary and these women getting foul. The man losing the household, they got us on trial for paying child support, but we support our child.
I'm about to go shopping. I got all his money. This nigga gave me $65. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with that? Get a couple loaves of bread? Hello?
Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes away, you know.
What do you mean you're 20 minutes away?
Picking up Cam.
Listen, you're not coming to pick up Kai, you're not seeing him, I've already told you this.
What are you talking about?
Because you haven't paid me no money.
Yeah, because I haven't got a job.
I don't care if you've got a job or not, that's not my problem. You don't have a job, so you're not giving me money. There's no money in my account.
Look, don't take the mix. He's expecting me. You know, I'm just coming to the house.
I don't, turn up at the house. Come here and turn up, I'll phone the police.
Are you for
and I'll
real?
say you're harassing me. Listen, you're not seeing your son.
Let me
I've got
see
no
my son.
money.
What
Until
do
I
you
see that
see?
money, you're not seeing him at all. Alright.
Look, hey, look.
Is that Daddy? Is he here?
That was your dad, but no, he's not here. As usual. He's got more important things to be doing than coming to see his son. But you know what he's like. But you don't need him, Kai. Kai! How do you feel about your dad? Oh shit, come on. Here. How you feel about your dad?
Man, fuck my dad.
Yo, Angel. How you feel about your dad?
My dad?
Yeah.
Look at bully. Bully.
How you feel about your dad? Suck my dick. How you feel about your dad?
Suck my dick.
Sienna, you like your dad? Fuck that nigga. Romario, wait. How you feel about your dad?
He ain't give me no money.
Like, see? How you feel about your dad? Fuck that nigga. Marlon, how you feel about your dad?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
The nigga went to the store and never came back, but...
Oh shit. Oh, how you feel about your dad?
I love that nigga, man. I love that nigga, man.
Yo, Tanisha, how you feel about your dad?
You know I love my dad.
Shut up.
My daddy's really.
Oh, no. How you feel about your dad?
My dad, fuck that nigga. You don't even call your boy no more.
How you feel about your dad?
I don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga died.
Eric, how you feel about your dad? Come.
You went to the store and didn't come back.
Yo, Nate, how you feel about your dad?
That nigga don't call me no more.
Ante, how you feel about your dad? Oh, shit.
And we back. Once again, you still tuned in to R&M RBG TV. Alright? Alright, so the other side of the deadbeat spectrum, right? You saw what you saw. Hopefully you analyze it. Because at the end of the day, for real, what you just seen, family, is something that's not really seen on a mass level. That's the other side. That's the untold story, if you will. Forgive me. The untold story to this whole scenario. We often, like I said, see the average scenario of, again, the brother not providing, not spending time with the child, not anying up them dollars, yada 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 yada. That's the average side that you see. But after the time you don't see is when the sisters, again, like I say, they push the brother away. They force the brother away. They keep the brother away from their children. Then at the same time, they then turn around and tell that same child lie after lie after lie after lie. When again, they push the man away, they push the father away, but then they go back and tell the child that the father didn't want to be there. He had other things to do. He had more important things to do than tend to his children. Thus, the child grows up, anger builds up, rage builds up. The stories, time after time after time, your dad doesn't want to be around you, he has nothing to do with you, yada 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 yada. Again, lie after lie after lie. When again, attempt after attempt after attempt is made to be in these children's lives. Why am I saying this, family? As you all know, just last week was, the national holiday, Father's Day, and the whole nine, right? And of course, you already know, year after year, we often see the single mothers step forward. The single mothers take a bow and this, that, and the third. Now, I'm not knocking you, sisters. Again, big ups to you holding it down. At the end of the day, you are a parent. You gave birth. You have responsibilities. Handle them. Good, bad, or indifferent, right? But what I'm saying is this. It's different from a situation just randomly happening, shit just happening, and things fall bad. Versus you sabotaging the whole system all on your own for what type of gain? For what type of benefit, for real? Again, you remove the stability, you remove the male figure, you remove the that masculine energy, if you will. The demands that you demand of us brothers out here, you get that out the way. You push that out the way. You make the demand, but again, you get the brother out the way. You accept the gift, but give away the giver. Then go back, again, run, tell lies, infiltrating the mind of a young child. And again, at this age, the child's mind is very young. It's a sponge, if you will. So everything that is soaking in is just going to keep going in. It's going to go in and on in. It's going to saturate that mind. And again, you grow up year after year, generation after generation, repeating the same cycle over and over and over again. We've been going through this for generations, family. When will we break the cycle? I'm not really gonna. I don't plan on being long on this one. I'm gonna get straight to the point, right? But my point is this, sisters. Again, you often say these brothers are deadbeats. They don't want to be around. But again, you sabotage the system all on your own. Again, but for whose benefit? Because at the end of the day, if you turn around, if you really look at reality, you're just becoming another statistic. You've become another statistic, added to the chart, added to the game. A strike against us as a people, against you as a woman, us as the black family as a whole. You understand? More strikes, more strikes, more strikes. Again, you make a demand. You want the good man. You want stability. You want that male figure, that father figure for your children. Or you want to have children with a man, this, that, and the third. Later on down the line, he comes around. You shit on him. Go back to the same stuff that you say you did not want in the first place, because that's what you're used to. You're afraid to step out of your comfort zone nonetheless. So again, you keep pushing them away. You keep pushing them off. Eventually, children come into play. And again, the lies be told. The attempts are made. Lies are told. The attempts is made. The lies are told. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, family, if you really want to be real, and I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not pointing blame, because at the end of the day, these are personal gut checks that everybody has to take on their own, especially if we're going to bring children to this world to do so-called repopulate the black family, this, that, and the third, right? Accountability, responsibility. You know, those are my two favorite words, right? One is these demands and all that stuff that you say you want. Do you really want them? Two, are you qualified to step up to that plate that you say that you want as a woman and as a man too, right? Three, when that child comes into play, are you going to raise that child up with morals, guidelines, and this, that, and the third, right? And that's all based on what, one, you've experienced your own self as a child growing up. Two, what you're willing to change as an adult going forward. You got a lot of people that's out here that's grown by number, right? They're grown up here by number, I say that. But mentally and by way of action, young children. You got a lot of grown children, basically. That's what I like to say. You got a lot of grown children having children these days. At what point in time do we as individuals and as a collective say we're going to switch shit up for the benefit of these children that we keep giving birth to? I say that to say this. My sisters, you know I love you. You know my quote, the might of the nation rests within the women, right? Everything starts with you, everything comes with you, everything all begins with you. Take control of that which you give birth to. Take control of that which you give life to. It's okay. You have every right to do so. But at the end of the day, you got to let go of that fear, you understand, and step up to the plate. Your people are dependent on you. Your people actually want that shit. But at the end of the day, you got to want it for yourself. You got to want it for your people. You got to want it for these children that you're giving birth to. So at the end of the day, we're all looking up to you. When we come out the womb, we look up straight to you. So at the end of the day, like I say like this. Stop giving away that stability that you say that you want. Stop pushing away these men. They are making attempts to be in your lives, family. They are making attempts to be in these children's lives. They want to be with their children. Stop putting the middleman in place. When I mean by the middleman, I'm talking about the government. No matter if you in the UK or if you in the US or no matter wherever you at. Stop putting the middleman in place, man. Because at the end of the day, the whole child support system is built off of breaking families. It's not about resolution, family. It's not about resolution. And not for nothing, I should have said this a minute ago, earlier. If you saw the episode that I did on Deadbeats originally last year, the origin of a deadbeat, you'll see where the whole thing came from, man. This thing goes back history, family, back to them farms, back to them plantations, you understand? And this was not our doing. This was one of them forceful tactics imposed upon us. You understand? Those overseers, this, that, and the third on the plantations, they would breed with our sisters. They would, you know what I'm saying? Get our sisters impregnated and run off. For them, it was all about capital. Rehashing their investments, if you will. But at the end of the day, a life is a life, a child is a child. You let that shit run off. And of course, we inherited that negative trait. Generation after generation after generation, up to this present date, we keep doing the same thing. This time it's with our own men. Forget somebody else. This time it's with our own men and with our own sisters. You understand? You got, again, but the times are changing. The brothers actually want to be in these children's lives. Sisters, you got to open up and receive that. Whether the brother actually wants to be with you or not. I'm going to say that again. Whether the brother wants to be with you or not, do not take the livelihood of him and the relationship of him and his child away from him. That is a no-go, family. We got to stop doing that because, again, like I said, we're just rehashing the same old cycles. We keep doing the same old thing, generation after generation. At what point in time do we say, all right, even if we're on co-parent, even if we're not together, we can do it for the benefit of the child. We could be on a good mutual benefit for the benefit of our children. You understand? Sometimes, like I said, we got to get away from this selfish mentality, family. At the end of the day, when a child is in play, you're not for nothing, to be honest with you, you're kind of like secondary. The primary objective is to take care of that child, period. You are off the table. You are off the radar. When a child is coming into play, you got to tend to that child, period, point blank. You got to make sure the needs of that child are met. And at the end of the day, one of the greatest needs that a child needs is two parents, mama and daddy. You understand? So stop trying to deliberately keep that broken up. Let's heal that, man. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, we talk about this nationhood. We need to talk about familyhood because familyhood is the core of a nation. And at the end of the day, the core of family is a relationship. Black man and black woman, y'all got to get back in some good relationships with one another, man. Like I said, whether y'all in a quote-unquote relationship as a couple or y'all not as a couple, y'all got to do it for the benefit of the children, man. Y'all got to come to some type of medium, man. Real talk. Y'all got to meet somewhere in the middle, man. At the end of the day, you busy worried about yourself, brother. You busy worried about yourself, sister. Your babies are crying. Your babies are reaching out. They saying, yo, what's up? You have to do it for them. You understand? You have to. Period, point blank. So again, when we talking about this deadbeat thing, and my issue with this deadbeat thing, a deadbeat is really a person that's deliberately, like I said, keeping the family structure broken up. Whether it's the brother or it's a sister. But I'm really talking to the sisters right now. Because in these times that we living in right now, this whole new millennium type of mentality, right? This whole new era that we in right now, things flipped. Like I said, at one point in time, brothers was actually the ones that was like dipsetting. They was literally deliberately walking off for whatever reason. I will acknowledge that. I'm not gonna sit here and romanticize nothing. You know that. I keep it G with y'all, right? So there was a point in time where brothers was doing their shit. Sometimes, hey, even in some instances today, you got it. I'll be real. But right now, I'm specifically talking to the sisters because y'all definitely took that whole dynamic by storm. Y'all got this whole child support thing working for y'all like no other. But really, is it really working for y'all, man? That little couple dollars that you get is not worth it, man. It's not worth breaking up a relationship between a child and his father, yo. Period. Period. You understand? Child needs his father, man. Because at the end of the day, let's keep it real. I know this might be a little shocking, but we gotta go there. This whole homosexuality thing, right? Talking about the parents who have sons. I'm not gonna guarantee you, but I can almost guarantee you that when Pops is around, I guarantee you your sons won't be walking around looking like some fools. I guarantee you they won't be walking around switching with broken wrists, etc., etc., etc. They will be raised up and trained up to be men. You understand? They're born a man child. They will be raised, you know what I'm saying, to handle business like men, walk like men, talk like men, live like men, etc., etc., etc. Daughters would also be raised up to be lived like young women. They will be raised up in womanhood. You understand? They would not be running around here trying to look like their brothers and this, that, and the third and become the men that they do not like, etc., etc., etc. There will be balance, man. We always talk about this whole balance thing, this order thing, etc., etc., etc. We have to put it into play, man. And a balanced situation, especially dealing with this whole family dynamic, man. It's two parents, two pillars of the household. Mama, daddy. And it all starts with a relationship, man. All starts with a relationship. Black man and black woman, y'all have to get into a relationship. So when I say a deadbeat, I'm going to put it like this. Male or female, I don't care who you are. If you are deliberately trying to break up this family structure, you are a deadbeat. You are a deadbeat. You are in perfect, proper alignment with that which extends all the way back to plantation days. And again, like I said, family, you can go back in the channel, RNMRBG TV. You can see that last year episode, The Origins of a Deadbeat, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I got links and everything for the family to read on that episode and the whole nine. It's a deep history, family. It's a deep history. So if you want to continue to be a part of that history, continue doing the shit that you're doing. If you say, or should I say, if you want to genuinely live out that which we say, which is healing our families, then stop doing the shit that we doing. Let's heal the family instead of continually pushing the family away from one another. Sisters, y'all really gotta stop doing this shit, fam. Real talk. Y'all have this, I don't know what it is that's just going on with the minds, but y'all really got this chip on your shoulder, this chip on your brain even, that when you see a brother coming your way, it's automatic war time, it's automatic go time. Until it's time to get sexual. You enjoy that, this, that, and the third, the man enjoys that, he enjoys that, then what? Then what? Then what? I talk about what goes on when we have sex and all on that one time on the episode last year too. I believe it was something called STDs, sexual transmitted, not sexual transmitted, spiritually transmitted diseases. That's what it was. Spiritually transmitted diseases. When we get with each other sexually, man, we pass on energies, man. That's why I always said you got to know what you're doing before you lay down. Because at the end of the day, consequences do happen for our actions. You understand? And when you have sex, one of the grandest consequences is babies, familyhood. So if you're gonna go on that route, make sure you're ready to contribute. You know what I'm saying? In that area, make sure you're ready to tend to that child. Make sure you're ready to tend to that family dynamic. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're lacking as a people. That's what we're lacking within our communities. The family dynamics. We have broken homes. You understand? Sometimes it's not even a broken home. Sometimes it's just a broken living situation. We gotta heal our families, man. And even the ones that are in-house, those are the ones that even at war with each other. Forget what's outside the house. We gotta heal our families, family. So at the end of the day, family, sisters, learn to embrace your black men because they are reaching out to you. They want to be around. They want to be in their child's life. Allow them to be with their children. Stop putting the middleman in play, man. Leave the government out because at the end of the day, you're only doing their work for them. Let that be known. You're only doing their work for them. Why do it? Why do it? My thing is this thing. They're going to do what they're going to do. I'm talking about the government. They're going to try to break up a family anyway. Let them try. Don't give the, you know what I'm saying? Don't give them the win. Let them try. Let them do their job. But don't give them the win, family. Do the total opposite. Make their jobs harder. Keep the families together. Forget taking their little pennies. Not for nothing. Stop taking the brother's last thing. It's hard as hell out here, family. Sisters, real talk. It's hard as hell for a brother to get a little job and do what he got to do. So at the end of the day, if you see the brother making an effort, again, if he wants to be in that child's life, let him be there. Encourage him even. That's another thing, family. Sisters, speak life into your men. How about that? Learn to speak life into your men. Let's turn that dynamic around. You're good. You can beat them down verbally. You can lash them down with that one. Good. Y'all got that one all day. But at the end of the day, are you willing to speak life into that man? Are you willing to encourage him so he can, keep on that path that he's on, or even get on the proper path? Encourage him to go harder. Encourage him to go stronger. Encourage him to really do what he got to do as that man. You understand? Are you willing to do that? Excuse me, sister. Allergies. Or are you going to continue to keep getting what you're getting? Or basically, what I'm saying is, do you enjoy complaining, or do you really want to see it change? Because again, the change is on your doorstep. All you got to do is open the door and receive it. Or do you just like complaining about the shit? And I'm going to say it like this. The one who complains when the gift is there, that's the deadbeat. The one who continues to complain, willingly complain, instead of just accepting the gift, that's the deadbeat. Again, and you're not even doing your own bidding. You're doing the bidding of somebody else who's designed to do that same shit. So again, you're doing their job for them. Make their job harder, sisters. Keep family structures together. Like I said, I'm not going to be too long on this one. You saw the videos. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, man. Straight to the point. That's the other side of the whole deadbeat spectrum. You all know it, popularity, you know what I'm saying, by way of, propaganda and all this stuff. Coming from putting a man on blast. Sometimes you got to put both on stand, because we both wrong in some situations, male and female. And that's why I say, together we got to do this shit. Together we got to heal this shit. You understand? Are you willing to do so? If you're not willing to do so, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to keep getting the same old, and it's just going to be just that simple. The other side of the deadbeat spectrum, family. How about we get rid of the whole damn spectrum? Let's do that one. Let's get rid of the whole damn spectrum. because it's an ugly color. It's ugly. It don't fit us. It makes us look ugly as a people. Again, the core of a nation is family. The core of family is a relationship. We have to heal our relationships so we can heal our families. Thus, we can build this nation that we oh so proclaim we want. Let's get rid of the spectrum. The other side of the deadbeat spectrum gotta go. The origin of the deadbeat, that gotta go. Questions, comments, concerns? It's your brother in Google, now you see R&M. Drop it right in the box, man. You already know what it is. Thank you for walking me the way you've been walking me. The way I walk with you, you know how we do. R&M RBG TV. Let's do better, man. Real talk. Let's do better. We can do it. Just gotta want it. But in the meantime, between time, keep it locked, keep it G. R&M RBG TV. Uncle Jobson up, Hutuapa on Black Power family. Always remember, this is why I always say this, I can't say this enough, man, that black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Let's put it into play. Let's get the win. But do you want to? Black Power, bang out. What up, real quick, I want to balance this thing out real quick, right? Check this thing out real quick. Just sit back, relax, man. This is a serious topic. Again, we're talking about the other side of the deadbeat spectrum, right? R&M RBG TV. Listen to this sister. This sister is a beast, man. Love Dorsey. Big up yourself, my sister. Talk to him.
Y'all. So listen, I had to tell y'all about this one, right? So my homeboy called me the other day, like out the blue. So he was like, "Love, I need to talk to you, man." So I'm like, "What's up?" He was like, "Man, I done talked to a few other females about this, but me and my baby mama, like, we be going through it bad, man." He was like, "The shit getting so bad." He was like, "Man, I just don't know what to do." So he explained to me their situation and shit, and it's really just a typical situation where the baby mama bitter, and he probably done did some shit when they was together that, you know, wasn't right or whatever. I don't know too much about his past or whatever, but I know every time I talk to him, it ain't a conversation that go by that he don't mention something about his kids or whatever. So he explained it, man, I really do love her, but because of all the animosity and the negative shit that's said, I know I can't never be with her again. So he like, "Man, the shit bothering me because it's getting to the point where it's affecting the way we able to take care of the kids and shit." He was like, "Man, I try." He was like, "Man, I know I ain't perfect and shit, and I know it's some shit I done did that's wrong and shit like that, but man, the shit she be saying to a nigga, man, that shit crazy, man." He like, "Man, sometimes I really be finding myself sitting around thinking, am I that bad of a nigga? Like, am I that bad of a person? Am I that bad of a father to make a bitch say some of the stuff that she say to me?" So you know me, I'm like, "Well, what you mean?" He was like, "Man, do you know this girl one time told me I was a fucking deadbeat because she had something to do and she called me to watch our daughter and called me on short notice and I had to work. Like a regular working job on a schedule. And because I couldn't watch her, like I'm told I'm a deadbeat. Anything that don't go by the beat of her tune, I get called all these names and shit." He was like, "Man, she don't understand, man, that shit hurt. Like, man, I don't say it, but man, I be sitting around thinking, am I really a deadbeat? Like, am I that bad of a person?" So you know me, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Give me her phone number. I want her number. So you know, in my mind, I'm knowing this nigga not finna give me his baby mama's phone number because after I get done talking to her, you probably will never get to see your kids. But in my mind, I'm just thinking, give me this bitch phone number. Because there's a whole bunch of confusion going on right now with black women. And we ain't really been told. So this is why it's going the way it's going. So I'm explaining to him, you got to understand where this shit is bred from and where it originates from with black women. We don't understand the power that our mouth do because we don't understand the damage that it do to the black man because y'all don't say it. So the stuff that you breaking down in this conversation that you saying to me, I know that you would never say it to her. I know that you never would give her the satisfaction of telling her that you sit around and you really do question whether you a good man because of the things that she say. And the stuff that she say matters so much because it is somebody that you got feelings for and you cared about and that you got children from. So fuck it. Fuck it. I say it for these niggas. Since a nigga won't come out and say it, I say it for you. So this is from love to the other black women. And before I say this shit, I'm finna make it clear. I'm not talking to the baby mamas and the females that got the real deadbeats. I'm not talking to you. So don't get on my fucking videos with the comments about what about the ones that never do nothing. I'm not talking about y'all. So the ones with the baby daddies that never call, never come by, never try, you don't see them, they don't try to see their kids, the ones that did not, I'm not talking about them. Fuck them. I'm not talking about them right now. So don't come on here with that. I'm not talking about the mamas that's really struggling to take care of their kids and need help and assistance from. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about for the ones that damn near argue with a nigga on a daily basis about the nigga not jumping to the beat or they tuned to do every little thing. I'm talking about the ones that got baby daddies that's willing to help if your mouth wasn't so fucking vile when it comes to them as a man and everything that they do in this shit. This man got to go to work. He got to go to work. But because he got to work and he can't jump when you say he need to jump, now he a deadbeat. Let me tell you something, bitch. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you all something that don't understand what the fuck's been done to our people. The reason why you bitches is so quick to tell a nigga they a deadbeat and talk about what they don't do is because y'all conditioned to think that fucking way. So y'all might be saying, what do that mean, love? How the fuck I'm conditioned? Reason why you bitches is conditioned. Case in point. Fucking assistance. How do you bitches get to get assistance? The way you hoes get to get assistance is the government tell you when you sign up to get fucking food stamps and shit. They tell you. You cannot have a nigga living in a household with you in order to get stamps and assistance for you and your kids. You can't have a nigga in the household. You can't get cash assistance if a nigga in the household that actually work too. If you got a job and you working and making some decent money, you can't get no fucking assistance. You can't get housing with the $12 rent if a nigga living with you. So what you got to do? You got to put the black man out. You got to put this man out in order for the government to become your kid's daddy. And you think that's better. So instead of minding your motherfucking mouth when it comes to your baby daddy and working with this man and understanding that he ain't perfect like you ain't perfect and that he gonna have shortcomings and it's gonna be times that he ain't gonna come with the shit he said he's supposed to come with, just like it's times that you don't come with the shit that you said you're supposed to come with, but nobody don't know that you shortcoming because you ran everybody the fuck off out the household. So you in this house, bitch, with this $12 fucking rent, because you done rent the nigga off. So you in here playing mommy and daddy to these kids. You convinced that the kids don't need nobody but your motherfucking ass. When in all reality, you don't know everything it takes to be a parent, but you think you do. Okay, so you done ran your baby daddy off for rent the nigga off, and you got this $12 rent, and you getting all these food stamps and shit and all this shit like this. And every time this nigga come around and show some type of willingness to do for the kids or be there, you run this nigga off because you know it's gonna fuck up what you got going on as far as your assistance and your fucking food stamps and your fucking $12 rent. You conditioned by the government to push the fucking black man out of the household. And you don't even fucking know it. So the reason why your mouth so fucking foul towards your baby daddy every time he don't jump when you want him to jump, the reason why you so quick to threaten with child support, even when you got a nigga in front of you that's willing to help and give you money without the government having to make him, the reason why you so quick to want to run down there and fuck this man's life up is because you conditioned to think that way. The only way you get the assistance and the only way you get the shit is by fucking up his life. This why you bitches do it. You don't understand that if you speak life into this man, your opinion really is valued when it comes to him. Some change gonna come. You don't understand that. But y'all don't get it. The reason why y'all don't get it is y'all probably got them older family members in y'all ear. Girl, I put his ass on child support. Child, I go down there and get me some food stamps. Girl, I get me some cash assistance. Girl, I get on that housing list. I get on that housing list so my rent could be $12. You know what I say when older relatives tell me that shit? I tell them, you shut the fuck up, you old bitch. Shut the fuck up. Because you choose to raise your kids or raise us off of $12 rent and fucking cash assistance and food stamps, that was your fucking choice. I don't knock it. That's what they conditioned y'all ass to believe was the fucking black American family way back then. That ain't my motherfucking way. So what I choose to do, bitch, is get up and go to work as hard as I fucking can every goddamn day. And I choose to work with this black man. I choose to work with his black ass when he making mistakes and when he not. And I choose to speak life into him. I choose to tell him, nigga, you a god. You just don't know it.
Gut check.
You don't know it yet, but you'll get there. You ain't come with this. Let's work it out. I might talk a little shit here and there, but I'm not finna beat you down no more. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not gonna assist the government in any way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna assist them in fucking separating black families. You're not gonna take none of my baby daddies and replace them with the motherfucking system. You're not gonna take a living, breathing black man and replace them with fucking cash assistance, food stamps, $12 rent.